Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yahanna. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talkin' shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we U.P.K, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves, while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitchin' and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Hey, fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, bitch, I done had enough. Fuck that fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on soul. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, now these bitches they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses. And they promised nigga this, promised nigga that. Want my ass to work, then bring that paper back. Sharp, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bound to get hit. Man, the bills cross a nigga's brain. Damn, that's how you keep a nigga damn a slave. Damn, money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitch and that crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job.
All right, let's clap it up. Shalom, DC, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, SAR 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, and the Commander General Yahanna. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth of the Bible. Truth is that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the true Jews, that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. We're not affiliated with any other Christian church or Hebrew Israelite group. One West is home of the truth. If it's not in the Commander General Yahanna, it's not the truth. All right. If anybody has any questions online, you can type it in the chat, or if you're feeling froggy, you know what I'm saying, you can just call in. You know what I'm saying? If you have a comment, you can call in as well. The number is 202-989-1950. I'm going to say it again, 202-989-1950. If anybody has any questions in the room, you know what I'm saying, whether it's on topic or not, that goes for the people in out there in virtual land. If you have a question, whether it's on topic or not, just go ahead and ask your question. It's not the Christian church, you're going to get an answer. You know what I'm saying? And because it's not the Christian church, most likely you're going to get an answer you don't like. That's how it is. It's how it is. But you're going to get the truth. Either way is going to be the truth. You know what I'm saying? What we're going to go through is we're going to go through some Maccabees tonight. We'll go through some Maccabees tonight. So let's go ahead and just start out with First Maccabees. Let's start out with chapter 1. We're going to be skipping down a little later on, but just start off. Start off with just verse 1. First Maccabees 1:1. Brock, can you pass on the mic, Baba Kashar? Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. There you go.
All right. That feedback on this side.
Go ahead, talk. Turn the speaker down. This is not a speaker right here. Yeah. Baba Kashar. All right, go ahead.
Okay. This is the first book of the Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came. The Macedonian, who came out of the land of Shedem, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians, and Medes,
and the Medes,
no sweat. That he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece.
Okay, so what we're talking about is Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great is an actual person. Everybody knows him as Alexander the Great. And here he's called Alexander the Greek, the Macedonian, right? So there's an actual person. He was once upon a time known to have controlled, most of the known world when he was walking, right? Keep going.
Okay. Verse 2. And made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth.
So just like the scripture says, he was an Edomite. Esau is going to be blessed with the sword. He just goes around, slaughtering people and taking over like a virus. That's what the Edomites are. It's just a virus, a cancer that just multiplies and consumes and does not give back. That's exactly what they are, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's just spreading his disease across the known world at that point in time. And very soon he's going to infect the nation of Israel, right? We're going to see how him and his people. You know what I'm saying? Even though when we want to read the story of what the account of the Maccabees in this story, he's not alive at this point in time. But the reason why the men have the power was because of this dude right here. You know what I'm saying? He was the chief infector. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen what's that movie with the Lycans and the Underworld? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When we have to trace it back to the to the first vampire and the first werewolf and whatnot. Yeah, that was him. You know, he was the first at this point in time. So the reason why all these other people had their power in the world was because he had the power and he infected, you know, basically the known world. If you look up, you know, history, if you look anything up about Alexander the Great, he was a great, you know, general, a great leader. I ain't gonna say great leader. He was well, to his people. When I say he was a great leader, he conquered everything. Anything he set his sight on, he went and conquered. You know what I'm saying? So that's how his name goes down in history, right? But let's keep reading this.
Come. It's verse 3. And went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, and so much that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up.
Right? It just sounds something like, you know, the spirit of America. You know what I'm saying? Trump has really embodied the spirit of America, where he just takes whatever hell he wants. He does whatever he wants. Even when it goes against the laws of the land, he still does it. And then he goes back and gets people to agree with him. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's clearly against the law, it's clearly illegal, he goes and does it anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's his power, because this is his kingdom. He's arguably the most powerful man on earth right now. That is until Christ come back. You know what I'm saying? And just like with one of the things he's done was he sicked the National Guard on Washington, D.C. You know what I'm saying? He sicked the National Guard in Washington, D.C. The Supreme, well, you know, the law says he could not do it. Is the National Guard still here? Yeah. It was only supposed to be for 30 days. When was that? 3 months ago. You had something?
I was watching the news a couple days ago, and on the news they was talking about the National Guard may be sitting put in Washington, D.C. until the end of the winter because of some type of winter hold or something like that.
Man, some winter hold?
Something like that. So like I guess they can't move in the winter. Something like that's what they were saying on the news. They were saying they might be here until like the end of the winter time.
These cats make no sense at all. Okay, so I have a little understanding on, you know, federal government and military movements and whatnot. Not the military, but the federal government is shut down. We know that, right? Mm-hmm. Federal government is shut down. The way they do it, I don't know why, but even them, their fiscal year, their money year ends in September 30th, right? So October 1st is the new fiscal year, right? So when they say they can't move, is because they haven't allotted any money for the New Year's budget, and they haven't, you know, done it. So however they're keeping, and I just heard that it was reported that some private donor has donated like millions and millions of dollars to pay the military. yeah. So if the military wasn't getting paid, it's being paid by private donors. Now I wonder why a private donor would do that. You know what I'm saying? These ultra rich people, you know, normally only look out for themselves. And even if they appear to do something, you know, charitable, you should know that he has a long-term play in his back pocket. Whoever did that, or whatever group of men did that, because group of men that did that, they're getting ready for the long play. They may have donated, I want to say something like $250 million. It's something like that, right? They're looking to get back a few $1 billion for that. Yes, sir.
I personally think it's kind of crazy that somebody could donate that type of money and not even bat an eye.
Man, there's about 300 million people in America. About 300 million people in America, give or take a few. And one person or one group of people donated $250 million. That's enough to give everybody, you know. And most people won't even make $1 million in their lifetime. You know what I'm saying? The average income is like something like $25,000 to $35,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many years it would take you to get up to and not everybody's working that whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a whole ton of people that will not, you know, be able to just even to get to that threshold of earning $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And if they do, they're in their 50s. They work from 18 to their 50s. You know what I'm saying?
Still barely scratched that.
Yeah. And then you take about 20-30% of that or more away in taxes. Something you ain't never gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And these cats is donating $250 million. Like yo, I don't even need $1 million. I can do with a couple 100,000. I'll take the $1 million though. You know what I'm saying? I want to say there was that dude Bloomberg who spent $500 million. SHALAM sir, who spent $500 million running for president and lost. $500 million. He could have straight up bought votes. Like whoever votes for me, I give you $1 million, and that's his campaign. You vote for me, I give you $1 million. Get the word out. Vote for me, I give you $1 million, and he probably would have won. He probably would have won. You got some?
You have a question online, but it's off topic.
It don't matter. Let's get it. It does not. Don't sweat.
Matham Yad Banya Sha'ala 6350 said, Salagi, if I may, when High Priest Arya prophesied about the 2K ending of the world, did he find it in the scriptures or what? Or was it a dream? Scriptures, question mark.
Well, we have. Sorry, you okay? No sweat. No sweat. There was High Priest. We said High Priest Arya. High Priest Arya, when he prophesied about the Christ coming back in the year 2000, the prophecy was 1,000% correct, and it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. You want to know where it is? Let's get the book of Jonah. Let's get the book of Jonah, and let's see where we're gonna go in Jonah. Hold on. Let me go there. It's funny because I was thinking about doing, you know, going over this this story right here. Man, where is it?
What does it say around that?
When the Lord told him to go to Nineveh, and he went somewhere. Lord told him to go right, and he went left. I want to know where that is. Chapter 3. You know where it is?
Sir, but right here at the top of my Bible, it say go preach to Nineveh.
All right, let's read that. Read that.
This is the book of Jonah, chapter 3, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto Jonah the second time.
Hold on, wait. Before we go to yeah, no, because that was Jonah 1 and 3, because what you're reading, the Most High got on him already. You know what I'm saying? So let's go Jonah chapter 1 and verse 3.
Start at 1 and 2.
Okay, start at 1.
Come on.
Just do 1.
This is the book of Jonah, chapter 1, verse 1. Now the word of the Lord came unto Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying,
So the Lord, the Most High came, the word of the Most High came unto him. So we at the very beginning, this is coming from the Lord. Keep going.
Saying, arise, go to Nineveh, the great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me.
So you know what I'm saying, the people of Nineveh, I should say, you know, our people of Nineveh, because I had this question before, you know, was everybody in Nineveh an Israelite? No. Just like not everybody in Washington D.C. ain't an Israelite, but we go out in Washington D.C. and we talk to our people amongst all peoples. You know what I'm saying? We go out in Baltimore and talk to our people amongst all people. We go out in Philly and New York and Houston. Let's give Houston a hand. You know what I'm saying? Let's give Houston a hand. You know, if y'all don't know, the Down South Cookout, I believe, is this weekend. Is this weekend? They're holding a Down South Cookout, and then in April they're going to be hosting the Lord's 57th Passover. We're going to be in H-Town. You know what I'm saying? What I got to get it right. I got to get it right before I go. I got to get it right. Barack, you got something?
Nah, there's more to the question.
Okay, let's hear the question. The more.
Just type just now. Is there a specific reason it had to be the year 2000?
Okay, let's read this. Let's read this.
Come.
Let's keep reading. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, keep going.
Chapter verse 3. But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord, and went down to Joppa, and he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof and went down into it to go with them unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. But the Lord sent out a great wind unto the sea, and there was a mighty tempest in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. Then
hold on real quick, Slakia.
Come.
I'm trying to get the answer to this brother's question. Real quick, Slakia.
Do you have more specific on it?
I believe it's when he when it's going to be when he actually goes. You know what I'm saying? He's going to say the Lord's going to destroy. I believe it's and Jonah says he's going to Jonah tells, speaks against Nineveh, and he says the Lord is going to destroy this place, I believe, in 3 days. Or it might have been he was teaching against Nineveh for 3 days. But there's a time frame where Jonah says, when he's going to do it. He said the Most High is going to destroy this place. So see if you can get that. But I know it's when he finally breaks down and like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Most High broke his spirit and he went and did it.
Chapter 3, verse 3 through 4. It looks like.
Okay, so the first part of his question was it scripture? Okay, so right here we're reading where the Most High told him to go, and he went to go to Tarshish, right? And when he went to go to Tarshish, that's when the Most High was like, nigga, you running from me? You know who I am? You know what I'm saying? You know what I control everything. I see everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't run from me. You know what? Man, break that shit down. Blow the waters up and break that shit down. So, if you keep reading what was going on here, this is what happens. The men in the boat, it was like, yo, what the hell is going on? Everybody pray to whoever God you praying to, and calm down the anger, because this is not normal. Have you ever been in some, like an earthquake? Anybody ever been in an earthquake? The first time I was in an earthquake, It wasn't that bad, but it was bad for me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the hell was going on? The second time I was in an earthquake, it was worse, but it wasn't even as bad as, you know, stuff falling down, you know, the building crumbling and whatnot, the earth opening up and swallowing. But it was bad. I ain't like it. You know what I'm saying? You ever been in a hurricane and the winds is just, you know, crashing together? You like, or even I've never been in a tornado, but like these natural disasters, you hear accounts of, you know, natural disasters like hurricanes. They say it sounds like a train coming straight at you.
Mhm.
And then they say it's like the air gets sucked out of whatever space you're in, and everything is just, you know, it's like hell. You know what I'm saying? So when this was happening on the water and the ship is breaking down, it's one thing if you're on ground, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're in an earthquake, you might want to go outside, especially if you're like, there's no buildings around. You know what I'm saying? You might just want to go outside and like, all right, okay, it's whatever. But you in the middle of an ocean, you're middle of the sea, and that thing breaks apart, like it's gonna break a ship. If it breaks a ship, a seafaring vessel, what in the world do you think it's gonna do to a flesh and blood person? You know what I'm saying? So they're like, hey, pray to your God, whoever anybody's gods, and calm this dude down. You know, calm him down. And then, you know, they saw one dude and he wasn't doing nothing. It was like, hey, what the we about to die, man. Pray to your God. He was like, hey, I know what's going on. That's my God. Yeah, that's my God. Yeah, he told me to go. He told me to go to Nineveh, and I'm going to Tarshish. And this is the reason why all of y'all gonna die is because of me. And then he manned up. He manned up and he said, just, you know, in order to calm this stuff down, you know, just throw me overboard. Take me outside, throw me overboard, and y'all be good. He ain't gonna kill y'all. He just wanted me, right? So that's what they did. They took him, they threw him overboard, and a great fish, that's what they call it, a great fish, you know, came up and swallowed him up. Pause. There's no way to say go around it, but that's what the scripture says. You know what I'm saying? The great fish got him, and now he's resting in his belly, right? And then as soon as that happens, everything calms down. It was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that guy is, you know, maybe we should work. But anyway, so he was in the belly of the fish, and read 3 and 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you looking at me a type of way. I see you. I see you looking at me. I'm just letting you know I see you looking at me. So, so hold on, real quick before I say that, he was in the belly of the fish for some time, and if you didn't know that you can survive in such standards like that, you can absolutely survive like that. Why? Because it has air pockets. You know what I'm saying? I seen this this documentary where this African was in a ship, and the ship, you know, capsized and went down, and he survived in that capsized sunken ship for I don't know how long, but it was a long time. Yeah, and he survived. Why? Because he was in an air pocket. You know what I'm saying? He would go down and try and get some fish, and then come back up for, you know, and just sleep in that little air pocket and whatnot. And then when they finally found him, you know, they got him out, but he survived. So that's proof that, you know, you can survive in such conditions. But Jonah was not going to get out of these conditions unless he submitted to what the Most High, you know, was saying. And you spend 3 days in solitary confinement, not just solitary confinement, but moving. This whale is moving. You know, this great fish. I'm not gonna say, but this great fish was just moving. And you know, and he's not like he's just in a box or in a cell just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? This thing is moving. Thing is moving, and he's in there for 3 days. He's in there for 3 days, and then the Lord ain't say nothing to him. And then that third day, he was like, "All right, you want to get out? This is what you got. You want to go to jail? You want to go home?" Now read that.
God, this book of Jonah, chapter 3, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto Jonah the second time.
The second time, see, hey, let me tell y'all something. The word of the Lord comes unto you, do it the first time. And when I say the word of the Lord comes unto you, don't think like the Christian church. God told me this. I'm about to get like mush mouth. How you know, you bitch ass? God got my number direct. But anyway, God ain't talking to you like that. The word of the Lord is going to come to you from the word from the mouth of a priest. He's going to tell you to stop smoking. He's going to tell you to stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. And if you don't, your foot is going to get cut off. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get high blood pressure, hypertension, diabetes, and they're going to cut both your foots off. You know what I'm saying? You're going to keep smoking. And then you're going to have to use that voice box. Talk like that. You're going to get emphysema. I saw this one cat. He lost his jaw because of him smoking and dipping. You know what I'm saying? That's how the way the word of the Lord is coming to you. Just like in the late 90s, the word of the Lord came to everybody through Chief Head Priest Ariah. That was the word of the Lord, and we're proving it right here. Right? Let's continue reading.
Oh, come. And the word of the Lord came unto Jonah the second time, saying, "Arise, go unto
Nineveh,
that great city, and preach unto it the preaching that I bid thee." So Jonah arose and went into Nineveh, according to the word of the Lord.
Yeah, he didn't book, fair, going the opposite way this time. He was like, all right, I got you. All right, I'm gonna go. Right, keep going.
Okay. Now Nineveh was an exceedingly great city of 3 days' journey, and Jonah began to enter into the city a day's journey, and he cried and said, "Yet 40 days, and Nineveh shall be overthrown."
So right there, this is what I want. So when you ask, was it the year 2000? That was the word that the Chief Head Priest Ariah got. He was like, in the year 2000, Christ was going to come back. Just like he preached right here, or he taught right there. He said, in 40 days, y'all going to be overthrown. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to be overthrown. Now, if you keep reading, just for time's sake, he blazed so good and so powerful that the people of Nineveh heard him, just like the people in America heard Chief Head Priest Ariah. There was once upon a time before the year 2000 where you haven't been to camp yet, but there was brothers coming to camp for years, getting raised up. You know what I'm saying? Getting raised up, even up to officers of 5,000, and they couldn't speak because there was so many brothers in the school at that point in time. So many brothers that you spent years not being able to speak. That's how large it was. At one point in time, there was so many people. Like now, even now, we have regional. We do regional camps, and that's just a fraction of of what was before. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fraction, and we now we get a fraction of the time that we had before. It was once upon a time, you could speak an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just a fraction. You know what I'm saying? A lot of get some other brothers some time to get up there and speak. But back then, there was so many people. You came to camp for years and wasn't able to speak because it was that many people. Just like it says in this book of Jonah, where like I said, if you continue reading, they're gonna say they heard the message and they repented. They fasted, they wore sackcloth, you know what I'm saying? They repented in front of the Lord. Just like how the way the Most High saw all these brothers, all these families that was up in the I.S.U.P.K at that point in time. And then if you continue reading, he was like, you know what? I was going to destroy y'all. But since y'all repented, I'll let y'all live. And just like in with Jonah, Chief Head Priest Arya, you know, blazed so greatly that that the Most High was like, yo, y'all doing it. So, you know, I'm gonna stay it for now. And that's how you know what Chief Head Priest Arya, you know, his prophecy was correct. And matter of fact, let's get that where give me where it shows where why Jonah said I didn't want to do it. Matter of fact, give me Jonah 4 and yeah, start at 8.
Come. It's the book of Jonah, chapter 4, verse 8. And it came to pass when the sun did arise, and God prepared a vehement east wind.
Vehement
East
means
wind.
Really, really strong. You know what I'm saying? East wind. Keep going.
Come. Sluggy. I'm gonna start over. And it came to pass when the sun did arise that God prepared a vehement east wind, and the sun beat upon the head of Jonah, that he fainted and wished in himself to die, and said, "It is better for me to die than to live." And God,
so after, you know, he went and blazed and told people, just like Chief Head Priest Arya blazed and told people that that Christ was going to come back in the year 2000. He told the people of Nineveh that the Most High is going to destroy Nineveh and all you peoples, all you Slakia. He's going to destroy all you in 40 days, right? And he was like, he did it so well that the people actually listened to him, right? People listened to him. And now he's, you know, the Lord didn't do it. And he went and was like, man, bump this, man. Just kill me. Just kill me. Why do you think he said that? Why do you think he felt like that?
it's because he didn't want to be destroyed with them.
But they weren't destroyed. So this is after he went through the city and told everybody they were going to die, and they didn't die. Now he's sitting on some rock, you know what I'm saying, and upset that they didn't, you know, get destroyed, just like he prophesied. Why do you think he's mad that they didn't get destroyed?
Speaking for myself, I think I would be mad because I was told one thing and I went through all the work to get something done just for the product that I was told was going to happen, didn't happen.
So what does that sound like?
Sound like I put in all this effort for nothing.
Not quite. You want to it. Not quite. Hold on. You want to take another stab? I know you got no. Well, you got is a question?
No,
All right.
answer.
Okay.
Online you have the Carl O Hicks 3320. That's not the one. Okay, Chuba That's the one said he was ashamed.
No, he wasn't ashamed. Well, kind of. You sort of onto it. He kind of in a way was ashamed. Kind of way was ashamed. Why was he ashamed? Really, no. He was pissed off. He was mad. He wasn't ashamed. He was mad.
Is it because it made him look like a liar to the townspeople?
Yes. It made him look like a false prophet. Just like how the way everybody turned their back, because it's not as it once was. How the way you go to camp and you can't speak because it's too many brothers. It's not like that right now. And then even back then there was no time limit. There was no time limit. Yo, all those old videos that you see like in Times Square, that's like at 1-2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. They was there all day. All day. You know what I'm saying? There was no time limit. So there was a ton of brothers. It was a ton of brothers, and they had a lot to get off their chest, and they had a lot to say. They had a lot to teach. When Chief Head Priest Ariel said that, and the year 2000 came, and then the year 2000 went, all them brothers looked at him and was like, well, you prophesied this. We believed you, and it didn't happen. We don't believe anything else you say. Right? That didn't stop Chief Head Priest Ariel. He kept on going. It broke him a little bit. That all them brothers that said that it was with him, turned their back on him. But and that's what Jonah was afraid of. That's why Jonah said, instead of going to Nineveh, I'm going to Tarshish. Because he knew if you keep reading, he knew that if he would have told them, they would have got their stuff together. And if they would have got their stuff together, Most High was forgiving and loving and caring, that all the things that he said was going to happen to them wouldn't happen. So he didn't want to be made out to look like a liar or a false prophet. That's why he just went the other way. That's why he was sitting up there mad after he done spent all this time and effort trying to get these people to change, and these niggas actually changed. Made me look like a liar, made me look like a false prophet, made me look like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So he was mad at the Most High for him not destroying his own people. That's why he ran. That's why he's mad right now.
Remind me of when I was a kid and I got younger siblings, and I was telling them they go be honest with our parents or something. They go own up to what they did, that they might get a punishment, but their punishment won't be as bad. I'd be like, yeah, they might take away your game. So they went and did exactly as I told them, and they get no punishment at all. I was just like, man, what happened to his whooping?
You got it. You got it. Yeah. That's what I understand. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he's telling them, all this bad stuff is going to happen, right? And he's expecting it to happen, but he's really not expecting because he left the first time. It took many men on this ship, and him being in the belly of a great fish for 3 days for him to like, all right, I'm gonna go and tell him, right? Then he went and told him, and they repented. And that's why the year 2000 prophecy with Chief Head Priest Ariel was accurate. Because just like Jonah, went into the Bible, went to the people, because the word of the Lord came unto him. He told everybody, and everybody got in line. They got their stuff together. So that's what made the prophecy of the year 2000 absolutely correct, absolutely right. And be honest with you, I'm glad that the Most High, decided not to do it. You want to know why? Because I wasn't in here. I wasn't one of them brothers, that got to, just move some buckets or or read or stand on Shamar or something like that. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was in the vicinity, it was right up the street. Even though I, you know what I'm saying? I didn't come into the truth till like decades later. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that we all want Christ to come back. But I also want, you know, my loved ones to, you know, to have some time to get into the thick skull. Just like it took me 2 years to come in here. It took me 2 years. I seen it. I was like, nah, let me keep watching. Let me keep watching. And that whole time, the Most High could have sent Christ back at any point in time. And I would have been asked out. Just like a whole ton of people. It's probably a handful of brothers that was with Commander General Yahanna and Chief Head Priest Ariel right now that's in the school. Back then, none of us would be here. Nobody in DC, you know what I'm saying? Nobody in the DMV area, you know, just maybe two or three. I can 2 or 3 people I can, you know, think off the top of my head that was down with them way back when. But now, nah. Actually, no, none of them. No, none of them. So I pray that answers your question.
Yeah, another question online.
Another question online, real quick. He had a question. Yeah.
My question is, how does one deal with a contentious woman? Like especially one that you live with.
It depends. Is that contentious woman your woman, or is that contentious woman someone else's woman that you know?
I was asking this question.
I'm not saying for you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying in general. If that because the answer will be different. You know what I'm saying?
What
let me put it like this way. Let me put it like before you answer.
Mm-hmm.
If that contentious woman is someone else's woman, go through her head and be like, hey, Salakia, you know what I'm saying? Let me and if you go to their, you know, their head, you're gonna have to be humble. You know what I'm saying? Because you are talking about his woman. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
So don't be like, hey man, this bitch over here, you know, she get nah. All he heard is, you know, this, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Just stick to the facts and be as humble as possible. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, hey, this is what's going on. You know, I did this and then this happened, and you know, just lay out what went on and how you think the situation could or can you, you know, handle the situation, because you know what I'm saying, it's not my place to correct that woman. Now, if it's your woman, you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have, what they say, you know, put your helmet on and buckle that chin strap, and you're gonna have to go to war. You're gonna have to go to war. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean go to war, I don't mean, you know, put your hands physically on her. You whatever that thing is, for the most part, you're gonna have to figure out what that thing is. She you know, what was that scripture? Matthew 18:15. It says, you know, if you have an ought with your brother, go to he and thee alone. The reason why she's contentious is because she has an ought with you. You know what I'm saying? She may be getting on your case for, you know, some things that you think is, you know, way left, and like you shouldn't be blowing up over this thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like your response to me leaving my drawers on the bathroom floor is you know, overkill. That's just a symptom of something else. You know what I'm saying? So you have to get to the bottom line, the root cause of it. You know what I'm saying? And once you get to the root cause of it, you would fix that thing, and then the rest of it will fall into play. If you don't know how to do that, get counsel. Just get counsel. You know what I'm saying? And we'll tell you within that counsel. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going to come out. Questions going to be asked. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be questions on questions, and then it's going to be a question on question on question of as to why this thing happened. And then before you know it, you're going to be like, well, damn, I thought it was this when it was really this thing right here. Right? You got something?
Okay. A little more specific to the question. What if this contentious woman may be a parent? Like, for example, my parent.
Like, well, like I said, go to their head.
What if she doesn't have a head?
Okay. If that person is of age and they have the ability, get out that house. You know what I'm saying? If you're of age and you have the ability, you know what I'm saying, in order to keep that contentiousness at bay, it's time for you. I'm not saying it's you, but it's time for that person to, you know, get up and get out on their own. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't think there's anything else. If you can't, you know, sit down, especially, so it's kind of hard. I would say it's a little more difficult when one person is in the truth. I don't even know if that person is in the truth, but if one person wants to solve the issue and the other person doesn't, you know what I'm saying? That's why if they were to go to a mediation where there's an authority, a fair and impartial authority who hears out both sides of the story and gives judgment, and they both have to follow it, it's a lot easier. But if let's just say, you know, they both go to this mediator and one of them, you know, the judgment is against them, and they were like, well, forget this, I ain't listening to you. Well, then no sweat, be on your way. You know what I'm saying? You go over there, I'm gonna go over here. You're still my parent. I'm still gonna give you reverence and whatnot, but I'm not gonna be your kicking post. You know, so I'm not gonna be a doormat. I'm not coming over that often. You know what I'm saying? I know I know where you stand, so I'm not gonna allow you to continue to be contentious with me like that. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Did I answer your question? Most High in Christ. All right, Brock, is something else online?
Salvation is for all. Mark 7:26-29 by Robert Tucker, 5571.
Robert Tucker, bless your heart. Salvation is for all. Okay.
Mark 7:26-29.
Mark
7:26-29.
I got it.
Before you get it, hold
On the card.
on. Get it. So he says, salvation is for all. Bless your Christian heart. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, Salakia, bear with me. All right. Okay, so Mark 7, what was it, 26?
20 Mark 7:27-29.
Okay, read Mark 7:27-20.
Come.
29.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 7, verse 27. But Jesus said unto her,
Read verse 26.
come. Verse 26. The woman was a Greek.
The woman was a Greek. Keep going.
I cannot pronounce this word.
Syrophoenician.
The water, sir.
No sweat.
The woman was a Greek, a Syrophoenician by nation.
By nation. So it says it was a Greek, a Syrophoenician by nation. Now, that made a very distinction when they say that. So because someone could say, oh, he's American, right? And if there's be on the lookout, a bolo for young American, 25 years of age, 6'2", 210 pounds. That could be literally anybody. That could be a white man. That could be an Asian man. That could be an African. That could be, an East Indian. You know what I'm saying? So when they say, when the police are be on the lookout, they'll say white American, or they'll say African American, Black American, or they'll say, Asian American. They'll say Hispanic American. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because there is many people within the Greek nation. In case you didn't know, the Greeks, we were just reading about Alexander the Greek, how he conquered the known world at that time. People were forced to be called Greek and be ruled under Alexander. So no matter where they were, and like I said, they ruled the known world. If you look at the map where Macedonia, because he was Macedonian, if you look at where Macedonia is like a speck right next to Greece. It's like a speck right next to Greece. And Macedonia, from where he came from, he was Greek, and he ruled the known world all around there. So everybody around there had to be called Greek. So when they say this Greek, Syrophoenician by nation, means she was a white woman. She was a white woman. All right? Let's get that clear. Let's keep going.
And she besought him that he would cast forth the devil out of her daughter.
So she saw Christ and was like, hey, I got a demon on my daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's acting all kinds of weird and all this other stuff. Cast this demon up out of her. Right? Let's keep reading.
Verse 27. But Jesus said unto her, let the children first be filled.
So it says, let the children first be filled. What does that mean? What do you think he means by say, let the children first be filled?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay. In general, when they talking about the children, who is he talking about?
Israelites.
Like, first, let the children of God be filled. You know what I'm saying? These blessings are for the children of God. That's who I'm here for. I'm here for the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's what he's saying. Let the children be filled first. You want to know how I know there's a difference? Because she says her daughter. So they're not talking about literal children. You know what I'm saying? So he's talking about the children of Israel. Let's keep going.
For it is not meet to take the children's bread.
So it's not good. It's not, right. It's not meat. That's what that mean. The word means right here. It's not meat. It's not good. It's not right to take the children's bread, to take their bread, right? And
cast it unto the dogs.
I looked into her eye sockets of her soul, to the windows of her soul, and I said, bitch. He called that white woman, yeah. He said it's not me to give what I have for the Lord's chosen people and feed it to bitch. How the way short say, biatch, slacking, man. I got too much, beside myself. Let's keep reading.
Verse 28.
Now hold on. Christ came for everybody. This is Christ speaking. What color is that? Is verse 27.
Oh, that's in red, sir.
That's in red, right? The very first couple of words says, but Jesus said unto her, he says, I shouldn't give it to you. I shouldn't take from them and give it to, dog, like a dog, like you. Keep going. So, but Christ came for everybody. This is out of Christ's own mouth. Christ came for everybody. He called this white woman a dog, her and her daughter. A bitch. Keep going.
And she answered and said unto him, Yes, Lord.
Yes, master. Yes, Lord. Yes, I know you are above me. This white woman is talking to this black man and saying, yes, I know you're above me. I get that. Keep going.
Come. Yet the dogs
Yeah,
under the
bitches.
table.
Oh, keep going. Dogs under the table.
Yet the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs.
So she acknowledges herself as a dog. She acknowledges herself as a dog. And she says, yes, but even dogs, you know, can get the crumbs. You know what I'm saying? I can get a little something. Let me get a little something. Right? Keep reading.
I don't come.
Now, is he saying just because he calls her a dog and she gets something that now salvation is for everybody? Is that what he's implying? But let's keep reading.
Verse 29. And he said unto her, for this saying, go thy way. The devil is gone out of thy daughter.
So he said, you know what? You are credit to your race. You are credit to your race. I like what you just said. You know what? Just for acknowledging yourself, you know, as a dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna heal you. I'm gonna heal your daughter. Now just go get going. Get out of my face because I smell the dog up in you. Go get out of my face. Now, does that mean every dog can get, you know, blessed? Does that mean every dog can get the filet mignon of the steak? You know what I'm saying? You're in your house and there's 4 people in your house and you have 2 dogs, right? And you have 4 filet mignons. And the worst part of the, you know, of a steak, of, you know, whatever it is, the worst part, right? So you mean to tell me, are you going to give one of them filet mignons or 2 of them filet mignons and take it from your kids or people in your house and give it to the dogs? And then y'all eat the worst part? Is that what you said? Is that what he's saying? Would you do that? No, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. That's not even crumbs. That's still the best part. Now, if you ate and you're done with whatever you're doing, you know, and the refrigerator's broken, yeah, all right, go ahead. Here, dog. I'm done. I've had my fill, and there's no way I could. It's not even gonna taste good tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Even if I do freeze it or put it in the, it's not gonna taste good. It's best when it's first cooked. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even like it like that. Just go ahead. Now you give it to the dog. Does that mean all of this stuff is for dogs? Let's read Romans 9:3. Because he said salvation is for everybody. First of all, the only reason why she got this blessing is because she admitted that she was a dog. She impressed Christ so much that Christ was like, you know what? I got something for you. All right. That's in line with all those Edomites out there kissing our boots. When Christ comes back, he'll have some mercy on them. And the mercy may be a clean slice of the neck. That may be mercy, because you know what comes after that? You want to know what comes after that? Hard slavery. And it's going to be real. You want to know why it's really hard? It's because once upon a time, you can look back, you can think, you can remember that you once ruled this country. You once ruled this earth. And now you're nothing. Barack, come up. Yeah.
Most high.
Yeah, no sweat. Where we at?
We the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 3.
All right, good.
Okay. This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the
My
flesh.
kingdom is my brethren, according to what?
The flesh.
You know what that means? When it says my kinsman, according to what?
My kinsman, basically my family,
Yeah, according to what?
to my skin
Mm-mm.
or to my blood,
What does it say?
my flesh, according to the
According to
flesh.
my flesh. What does that tell you about that argument that Christians love to bring? They say one race, the human race, right?
Con.
But right here, Paul is letting you know when we about to go into who Israelites are, it's saying that this is by kinsmen, by flesh, not by belief, not by, we all are Christ's children and God's children. This is by flesh, meaning you got to be my brother because you came out the same type of womb that I came out of. Right? Go ahead.
My blood.
Go ahead.
Verse
For
4.
sure. Absolutely. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption?
And the Bible say, who are Israelites to who pertain of the adoption? Go ahead.
Come. And the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law.
And the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law. When we start to go into who are these Israelites, who are it is that is chosen by the Most High, who it is that, when you start to go into so what is the back end of that? It says, who are Israelites? Who what?
Who pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law.
Hold on. Slow that down. Slow it down because he says, salvation's for everybody. Read that part again.
Come. You want me to start from 3?
3, yeah.
Come. For I wish that myself were accursed from Christ,
Right.
for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh.
Slow it down.
Come.
Read from the top one more time.
For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ.
So he's saying he wished that he can be separate from Christ, because once you accept this cup, there's no turning back. It's no turning back. He was like, I wish I would have never learned it. The Most High says it himself. He says you can either be hot or cold. Don't be lukewarm. The scripture says, someone brought it out in one of the classes. You can't have your hand towards the plow and look back. You know what I'm saying? You have to if you have your hands on the plow, you have to look at where you're going. You ain't gonna be driving a car and looking back the whole time, right? You're gonna kill yourself and kill somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So you need to have your focus straight ahead. The Most High says, so this is what he's saying. I wish I would have never learned it, because this is something heavy. And then now he's saying it's for my brethren, right? Keep going.
Come. For my brethren, my kinsmen.
So my brothers and my kinsmen, which is, the next of kin, which is your relative. For my brothers and my kins, what?
My kinsmen, according to the flesh.
According to the flesh. He's making this very crystal clear. So he's talking about his blood relatives. He's talking about his people. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about people at the family reunion. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. Verse 4. Who are Israelites?
Who are what?
Israelites.
Who are what?
Israelites.
Who are Israelites? These are the people of the covenant. You know what I'm saying? Who was brought up out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? This is our forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. To whom pertaineth the adoption?
To whom pertaineth the adoption? Because they say, the adoption. You're adopted into the covenant. So it's saying the Israelites, the adoption pertains to. Keep going.
And the glory.
And the glory, all the glory that it comes with this. Keep going.
And the Slaki.
And the covenants.
And the covenants.
And the covenants. The covenants that was given to Abraham. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Keep going.
and the giving of the law.
And the giving of the law. So if you break a law, you are committing sin. The law was only given to so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Keep going.
Come. And the service of God and the promises.
And the promises, the service of God. So the Most High is when they say the service of God, the Most High is delivering us. It's like he did a service for us when he got us up out of Egypt. He did a service for us that pertains to us. When he flooded the earth, that pertains to us. You know what I'm saying? He looked out for us. He didn't look out for everybody else. He looked out for us. And what?
And the promises.
And the promises. Keep going. All the promises that the Most High had for us, it was for so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, according to the flesh. Keep going.
This verse 5. Whose are the fathers,
right?
And of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came, who is over all, God blessed forever.
So
Amen.
be it. So be it. So when people say, you know, everybody is included into the adoption, this right here says the adoption is only for us. It was only for kinsmen, the bloodline, the kinsmen, you know what I'm saying? Israelites according to the flesh, but nobody else. That's it. That's it. Now, some other nations can be blessed just by proximity. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? That means, let's just say I'm in charge of some city, right? And I allow some heathen to come into my land and set up shop. They're going to be more prosperous than they would. The reason why they're coming over to my city, because they know they can be prosperous. They follow my laws, follow my rules, follow my ordinances, do what I say, they'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Now they're blessed. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to worry about their children being kidnapped and molested. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to worry about secondhand smoke. They don't have to worry about drug dealing in their neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? There's going to come a time where we're going to rule the earth and we're going to be in other people's lands ruling them. They're going to be blessed through us. The scripture says, when the wicked are in rule, you know what I'm saying, the people mourn. But when the righteous are in charge, I'm paraphrasing right here, the people rejoice. So they're going to be blessed because we're in power. Because they ain't got to worry about, they ain't got to worry about the things that we got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole ton of people worried about, are they going to eat next month? Because SNAP and food stamps are getting cut off. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to worry about that. They ain't got to worry about that in our kingdom. There's laws built into the land that will ensure they would eat. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be plenty of food for everybody. They ain't got to worry about health care. They ain't got to worry about that. A lot of our people have to worry about that stuff. But them, but like I said, the adoptions, all the covenants only belong to us. Law belongs to us. The promises belong to us. It doesn't belong to it. Salvation belongs to us. Salvation is of the Jews and nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Did he have anything else? Or anybody else?
You did have another question.
Let's get the question.
Can you explain numbers 12 and 1?
Did that real quick. Numbers 12 and 1.
Do we have any water?
Water? It's right there. Brock. Right there. Yeah, read it.
This is the book of Numbers chapter 12, verse 1. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses.
So real quick, Miriam and Aaron is Moses' brother down. Yep. Miriam and Aaron is Moses' blood brother and sister. Miriam was the one who followed Moses up the river. I'm good. Who followed up the river when her mother told him to put him in the river, and she followed him up the river, and she saw that Pharaoh's sister got Moses about the river, right? So Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses. Keep going.
Come. Because of the Ethiopian woman.
Because it's Hamite woman, right? The one with the big head and the big eyes. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The forehead is way back here, and the eyes is about that big. Stop. You know. Come on now. I'm not. Am I lying?
Lie.
Okay then. All right then. This Ethiopian woman, and they do that stupid dance.
Goodness.
Let's go. Keep going.
Because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman.
Okay, so explain. They want me to explain this, right? So they know, hey man, you shouldn't be mixing with these stinking dirty Hamites. And they say, you know, they spoke against him, and they was giving him grief that he married this stinking Hamite, and they left Egypt and going into their own land, and they wanted to be follow the law, statutes, and commandments, where they weren't supposed to be with any other nation. But the Most High is so staunch on if you're married, that's for life. That's for life. As a matter of fact, he got so mad about, the Most High got so mad about it, he cursed Miriam with leprosy. Like, how dare you talk against, Moses? How dare you talk against Moses? So if anybody, is wondering about the UPK stance on people who are marrying other nations, number one, you should not marry a woman or a man. If you're a woman, you should not marry a man outside of your nation, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian. If you're a man, you should not marry a woman who is not a so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American Indian. However, if you are married before you heard me say that, or heard any of the brothers in the I.S.U.P.K say that, you are to stay with them. That is your woman forever. That is your man forever. And the Most High is going to hold you to that. You know what I'm saying? You had something?
A question.
Go ahead.
I feel like I'm too old to not know this, but what is leprosy?
No sweat. Leprosy, what Esau has leprosy is something different than what leprosy was back in the Bible, right? Huh. Leprosy today is like a skin. Well, even there is a skin disease. You know what I'm saying? It's highly contagious, but it's like the way okay, in the Bible, let's put it that way. In the Bible, leprosy is when you turned like looking like an Edomite. Yes. So he made Miriam look like an Edomite. Mm-hmm. And if you was a brother or a sister, and then one day you look like Becky or Todd, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knew the Most High was not with you. And you had to, according to the law, you had to get out of the camp. You had to wash yourself. You had to get out of the camp, and you had to stay away for it. And you had to be rechecked at least every 7 days to see if color will return, if the Most High was with you. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High, struck her with leprosy because you know how Black women are, turkey necking. You know what I'm saying? She was getting in Moses' face because she was Moses' big sister. You know what I'm saying? Thing is, she knows every goddamn thing. And the Most High was like, word, leprosy. Leprosy. And Moses had to step in like, Slack, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Please don't kill my sister. Please don't destroy her. He was like, all right. all right, because it's you, she's still gonna have leprosy, and she's gonna have to go through the whole, ritual as far as being clean again. Because we how do we know that the Most High could have just taken it away from Miriam? Because when you want to answer,
I mean, he took away her color.
yeah, he took away her color, but there's an instance where he took someone else's color away and gave it right back.
Never heard that one before.
Well, okay, that's why you in class. I'm gonna go over it. With Moses, when the Most High told Moses to go to Egypt and tell him to let my people go, he was like, I don't know how to do that. I stutter. I ain't gonna say he said. He says I'm slow to speech. I can't talk like that. How will people know that I'm with you? And all that. And he says, stick your hand in your bosom, which is like in your garments right here. And then he did it, and then he took it out, and his hand was like an Edomite's hand. The color left his hand. He was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He ain't never seen nothing like that. He was like, don't worry about it. Put your hand back in there. Boom. And he took it out, and his color came back. So right there, we know the Most High could have done it, just like that. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, nah, she gonna have to learn you gonna have to learn to respect me. You too young for that. you too young for that reference. But anyway, but that's what happened. She had to go outside the camp for 7 days. She had to clean herself, go through the purification, and if she did it properly, the Most High would have restored her.
I guess we could say that was the modern equivalent of the Lord slapped the black off of her.
You damn right. Yeah, slap the black off your ass. Yeah, and it took some time for it to come back, right? So that's what it was, right? So they knew that you weren't supposed to be married to some heathen. They didn't like the heathen. They didn't like this Ethiopian woman. But the Most High says, if you lay with a woman, man, if you lay with a woman, if you lay with your man, that's your wife, that's your husband forever. So when we say, if you already have a wife that or a husband that is not of this nation, we don't ever say leave them. Why? Because we read right here in the scripture where Moses had another woman, a woman of another nation, and he was not to leave her. He was not to cast her out. He was not to divorce her. So if anybody has any other, if you want to say anything against that, you don't have a problem. You don't have an art with us. You have an art with the Most High. All right. That's my time. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Prison Officer Barack. Mike Martha. He's up there back. I got you.
All right, we got the security announcements. We're the I.S.U.P.K, the 1 West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under Commander Jenny Yahanna. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They here to share themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means 10th in Hebrew and is pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, you give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offer for priests, not mandatory, whatever amount you would like to give. The upcoming holy convocation. We have...
Feast of dedication.
Correct. The Hanukkah, which is the Feast of Dedication, 25th day of the 9th month, by the space of 8 days. That'll be Sunday, December 14th, 2025, for 8 days. You can find us in the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. Of course, this weekend we got I.S.U.P.K Houston, down south cookout that's going down this weekend, if I'm correct.
going down this weekend. If you want to donate towards it, you just want to contact your camp leader to arrange those things. As well, it has been released. The 2026 Lord's Annual Passover will be April 4th in Houston, Texas. Make your arrangements now. You got place your leave in for your slaveries. Contact if you feel like you'll have a financial issue. Contact your camp leader. Don't let anything become a reason as to why you can't make it. Just get your counsel if you feel like there's anything that comes up that would stop you from making it to the Lord's. What is it? 57?
57.
Good night. See your 57th Passover, annual Passover this year. As well, Commander Yahanna gonna be going live tonight. Name of the channel, The Real General Yahanna. Going live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. Get yourself together, get yourself acquainted. Right. Make sure you like, you share, and you subscribe to the stream. It's going live, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Real General Yahanna. Anything you want to add on that?
No. Passover fees $200 per person over the age of, let's say, 17 years old.
Remind Occupant Agua things to check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for I.S.U.P.K events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, you should start wearing all black, which includes all black boots, black shirts, black pants, black headband, and scarf. And with that, I say Amajim, which means sustain. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah.
How about Shimei Barakatah?
Yashamata, class dismissed.